We are living in a peri-tyrannical situation where there's only 2 clicks left when you are required to have digital ID to move around and have a life, and when cashless central bank digital currencies are the only way you can buy and sell. At that point, you've lost your freedom. If you follow the breadcrumbs to 2030, anyone can look up the UN 2030 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. By 2030, Britain specifically will have no commercial passenger aircraft leaving the country. You will not be able to leave. There will be no ships leaving the country. You will not own private transport. You will have a digital ID to do everything, and you will only have electronic money with which to transact. I would say at that point you are a slave.
Yo, what's that? It's your boy Papa Dope. Top of the morning, I'm back on it, man, because I know this digital ID thing, once it hits, it's going to be damn near impossible to reverse it. Now, I want you to pay attention to what he said. He said all of us are going to be slaves. My white audience, white people, I've been telling y'all for the longest, we all have one common enemy. We all are being in this situation by the same fucking people. All right? Get your head out the clouds. All right? They done fucked over all of us. No matter what color you are, I've been telling you that for the longest. You're not a part of their bloodline. The bloodline. We're talking about the Arsenis. Right? We're talking about the Mendices. The real families that has so much power and control over your life, you don't even know they exist.
You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. Our immigration system does need to be fair if we want to maintain that binding contract that our politics is built on. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
So yeah, they use you just like they used us. Once this digital ID shit hit, it's a done deal.
What I urge every single person to do is when the time comes when they say you have to have a mandated digital ID because it will stop illegal migration, you say no, you don't have one. You resist it and you soak up the terrible consequences because these are our children at stake here. These are the younger generations and you're on the front line, on the grassroots, defending our country.
We all know hospitals the word hospital comes from the word hospice. This is where people go to die. This is where sick people go to die. Hospitals are businesses. And we all know that herbs is what God put here for us, right? If we wanted to buy herbs, once this digital ID shit hit, they'll cut it off. You'll only be able to buy shit that they allow you to buy, that you'll have access to. Ain't no more under the table shit, around the corner shit. Ain't no more bootlegging. It's over. You have a digital footprint, right? They know everything you do. Everywhere you go, they see your footprint. They know what you buy, what you're buying it from, who you're buying it from. It's over.
A new collection of all the things Trump is doing to move the control grid. He is moving very, very fast. When it comes to building, first he's getting the Real ID implemented very aggressively. Real ID, to do a control grid, you need a very high quality precision national ID that's interoperable with all the other IDs around the world. And he's got Kristi Noem out there pushing the Real ID like there's no tomorrow. So they're working, and it's done through the states, but the feds are pushing it. So the first thing you need is a digital ID. The second thing you need is an all-digital financial system. So you got to kill cash, and you got to make everybody interact digitally. And if you look at what he's doing with taxes and Social Security, he's trying to make everybody, he's canceled pennies, but he's also canceled now. Normally I pay my taxes with paper, and now he's saying, no, you got to do everything digital.
These people have been grooming and shitting on us from day one, and I told y'all all this, it's real racism. White supremacies, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying white people in general, right? They've been keeping us fighting amongst each other, giving them time to do what they got to do. Once this digital ID shit hit, nigga, it's over with. You can kiss it goodbye. We're all under the same motherfucking scrutiny from the same motherfucking people, man. Get your head out your ass, man. If you look at what's going on in China, they got what they call a social credit score.
A good score brings benefits, but people with low scores lose rights. The cinema names and shames people considered untrustworthy, plastering their details, even their addresses, across big screens. Among them is this journalist Liu Hu. He got a little too close to uncovering corruption among high-profile party members. After being sued for defamation by the subject of a story he'd written, he was blacklisted. He only realized when he tried to buy a train ticket and was told he was banned from traveling.
That tells me I'm still on the blacklist.
Punished because he's been branded untrustworthy by the state.
Once you're blacklisted, you can no longer get a bank loan, start a business, buy an apartment, or even send your children to a private school.
Your credit score can drop so low to where you can't buy real estate. They done already canceled over 11 million flights because people don't have the credit score to buy flights. I mean, you stuck. You can't buy certain, you can't even rent certain places to live because of your credit score. You have a social credit score that will prohibit you from buying shit or having access to certain shit. Now it's in the UK, and guess what's coming next? You guessed it, my brother. The American motherfucking dream. Like I told you, they say it's the American dream because you got to be asleep to believe that shit.
Digital IDs must be accepted by U.S. citizens by 2028 or risk exclusion from society. I think that's what the Bible warns about. You will neither be able to buy or sell without the mark.
And this ain't got nothing to do with God. Ain't no more doing under the table shit, nigga. The only way we can do under the table stuff is if we come up with our own currency. And if we did that, they're gonna want to take us to jail. Bro, this is a prison, nigga. Earth ain't nothing but a motherfucking soul trap. A harvesting ground, bro. That's it. And this ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. I keep saying that because I want y'all to understand the reason they use religion is because religion makes you throw logic out the window. Ain't nobody coming to save you, homie. They ain't saved your grandmammy. They ain't saved your grandma or your granddaddy. I just get pissed off, cause somewhere we got to start waking up, cause this shit, use logic, use common sense.
Can I get another pint, please?
Sorry, sir. Your Brit card says you've exceeded your alcohol quota for this week.
Sorry, sir. Your Brit card says you've already flown twice this year. We're having to restrict passengers with higher than average emissions profiles.
Sorry, I'm afraid your funds have been temporarily frozen. Your recent social media post did not align with the government's narrative.
Sorry, I'm afraid your Brit card says you cannot purchase any more meat this week as part of our commitment to achieving net zero.
I've just logged in using my Brit card and it's saying I've already had 3 hours of internet today and it's locked me out.
Why do these people want to control everything we do? And all these countries work together. All that shit about this country bombing that country, this country bombing, that's bullshit. They all are together. They all want the same thing, bro. You got to understand, dog, how this shit go, bro. I'm telling you right now, this shit keep going where it's going. Like I know it is, I'm hauling ass. I'm out of here, dog. I'm out of here. However big want to see it and put it, it's on you. That's why I do these videos, because I'm telling y'all, bro, once this digital ID shit hit, man, it's over with. It's a done deal. You can kiss your grandbaby them goodbye. We talking total control. We talking monitoring, governing, right? At a level you've never seen it. You won't be able to go in the store, and if it's a product that can help us, you won't be able to buy it. They only gonna sell us the chemicals that they've been selling us to keep us sick. Man, y'all don't understand. Like I told y'all, bro, I'm not gonna say I'm worried about me or us. I'm worried about our kids, the ones who ain't gonna know nothing. When this shit take effect and they really put it in effect and they perfect this shit, and they take out things that don't work, they implement things that do work to make this shit so fine-tuned till we locked in box, and this has nothing to do with Jesus. Jesus ain't gonna save your ass, boy. All that they've been telling you, like I told you, I'm not telling you don't believe in the most high or a higher power, but that shit they selling you, you believe in that if you want to. That's on you, because guess what? Guess what they say in the law? You know what they say in the courtroom? Ignorance is no excuse. Your ignorance will not save you. You better use your common motherfucking sense. Because I'm telling you, once this digital ID come, this central banking come, you're gonna see just how about the balls they have employers, meaning people with businesses. They're gonna rope them by the balls and gonna force them to implement things on us. This is what Larry Fink was talking about. The fuckboy that's CEO of BlackRock, right? They are consolidated together. They have trillions of dollars in assets and they're all together. But they promote separation to us because once divided, you can't be conquered. What he said was they're going to be implementing forced behaviors, meaning you're going to be forced to do shit that you normally wouldn't doing once they implement things like digital ID, digital banking, you know what I'm saying? And when you have this carbon digital footprint, you can't hide no more. Ain't no more hiding no money under a motherfucking mattress. Ain't no more, you want to sell drugs? Like I say, the only way this shit'll happen outside of digital currency is if we create our own currency. And you know, if we did that, they're gonna want to take us to jail. Bro, this is bondage, slavery, and monitoring, governing on a whole nother level, on fucking steroids. But this is their plan. Because once they have control of your finances, once they have control of your food, water, and shelter, all basic necessities, they are God at that point. And I'm saying that not to be funny, but I'm telling you is they are going to be controlling your ass. Most people aren't strong enough or have the mental capacity or understanding to live out of the physical. So you're going to be controlled. All I can say is I told y'all, and hopefully when this shit come your way, you can bat it down. Fuck these politicians, the government, and all that. I told y'all, those people build systems like this to control us. So if you think they're going to come save you, you got a sign saying Donald Trump vote. When I say this, I mean no offense. You got dick and balls between your legs, and you got a sign trying to get another man with dick and balls between his legs to tell you what to do or to govern you. But that shit don't even make no motherfucking sense. How you want another grown ass man to tell you what to do? When you know in the back of your head there's a voice saying, man, you know you full of shit for trying to get these people to do something that they ain't gonna never do, ain't never did. You crazy, man, if you think going to vote gonna save you. And the crazy part is this, people been voting all these years and they lie to themselves as if that shit helped us. Man, voting ain't never helped you, nigga. That shit ain't designed to help you. And I know you ain't that crazy. You might be that ignorant, but you ain't that crazy. Anyway, man, it's your boy Pop Up. I love y'all. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. I'm taking the time out my day to bring this information to y'all like I always do, but like I be trying to tell y'all, information without implementing it don't mean nothing. So if this shit come your way, even if on your job, y'all better get their fucking together. Y'all better get together on that job and say, fuck that. If it come our way, we all, and I mean all, are going to deny it. But you're going to have some little fuck boys. You're going to have some of them that's going to say, no, I'm a good American. I'm going to do, fuck them. Because once the resist, them motherfuckers going to choose their side. They just going with, you know, the winning side. Everybody want to be with the winning team. But we as the resistance, we have to fight back. We have to fight back. And I'm telling y'all, they're going to attack our jobs. They're going to make it where you can't buy your insulin unless you got this digital ID. They're going to make it where you can't buy this food. You can't buy this health care. You can't buy this. This is how they're going to shut us off. And again, this ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. So y'all better put your hard hat on, your thinking cap on. Y'all better put your differences aside. You better look out for you better look at what's going to happen to your children's children. Don't think because you white, you're going to be saved, you're going to be swept. And the more ignorant you are to this situation, you're going to be swept even harder. Look at the people that took the jab. Look at what happened to them. Because they was ignorant. Or because they were being told what to do and they was just following, you know, protocol. Protocol from some of the most demonic people on earth. When you look at the devil, it's not no motherfucker in the ground with horns. No, it's not. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to let y'all go. The reason why a lot of y'all are going to stay in this loop is because the biggest trick the devil ever did was to convince people that he didn't exist. But why do you think he didn't exist? You don't go to a building that's burning with fire, with people standing outside with pitchforks, horns and shit coming from their heads saying, come on inside, this is hell. If they did that to you, you would deny that. So what did the devil have to do? Disguise himself as the opposite of him. So if he's not presented to you as the devil, use your head. What is he presented to you as? The total opposite of him. What's the opposite of the devil? Now, if you can figure out that motherfucking riddle, and I know it's gonna be hard. I know y'all gonna be in denial. Y'all gonna go against your cognitive dissonance, and you're not gonna believe what I'm saying. But if you just use your common sense and think about what I'm saying, this is why you will always stay in that loop. Because the devil is presenting himself as the total opposite of him. And what is the opposite of the devil? This is the riddle for the day. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Answer the fucking riddle. And once you answer that riddle, you have just unlocked one of the biggest problems we have and issues we have in America and in this life in general. This is only for the chosen ones. This is not for the scared, the weak. This is only for the strong. If the devil ain't presenting himself as the devil, he's presenting himself and disguising himself as the total opposite. What is the opposite of the devil? And you see it every day. You see it all the time. But you see it as the opposite of the devil. And this is why you'll never know. You've been deceived. And all religions leads back to the Vatican. Now you see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. And not everybody can come. It's your boy Papa Doug. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. Please share this video. We are here to learn from each other. This is a welcoming community, all right? You understand me? And like I say all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Y'all be great. I'll get with y'all on the next one.